I'm Rick Beata. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
You're watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend.
Hey, this is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Hey, Nightbot, there you are. Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny Beane here. This is Talking Guitars and Music News. It is Friday? Friday, right? Fridays right here, Johnny Beane. YouTube actually says, look at this. YouTube, Twitch, X, Spotify, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, iHeart. Welcome. Also, happy Halloween, everybody. It's Halloween time. As you guys can see, I'm dressed up as Johnny Beane tonight for Halloween. That's every day, you know. That's what we do here. But hey, if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I see a lot of familiar names in the chat. Welcome, you guys. This is where we talk guitars, music, news. We talk gear, all kinds of cool stuff. I've got a couple stories for you guys tonight. So if you would, smash that subscribe, smash that thumbs up. If you guys would, let me see. We're looking to get to 14K YouTube subscribers. So we will do that pretty soon, I think. By the way, did you guys know that we're going to the NAMM show? It's true. NAMM show, come on. You guys don't want to miss that. Do you guys know in the chat, NAMM show? You guys know what that is? We will be there, and we'll be bringing you guys exclusive content. I'll play the trailer for that in a little while. But hey, let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members, because channel membership is a really cool way to support the channel and support these shows. Top tier are the executive producers. They get their names read at the top of every talk show. They are currently Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, R Habs, and of course, Janice Lala, the intern. Come on, applause. I've been using this sound machine thing here for so long, that the buttons, I have to press the buttons to get the thing to even work anymore. I mean, you look at these two buttons in the front here. These are the ones I've been pushing for what? Actually, I kind of hear that I push a lot of people's buttons, actually, but that's okay. But those two, see, like you can't even see this one anymore. It's totally gone. But that's the applause button. That's the one that we use most of the time here. That's what we're trying to do anyway. So, very good. So, let's see. So I got a couple stories I'm going to read for you guys tonight. So, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, whatever that is. And if you're watching us on replay, drop a comment down below. Since it's Halloween, and like I said, I'm dressed up as myself. I mean, I guess I could do that and be a little spookier. I guess. I don't know. But drop a comment. Are you dressed up for Halloween? Are you going out trick-or-treating? Do you have candy? All that stuff. Drop a comment down below on replay. Let us know. So let's say hello to some people here. We got the live chat going. We got Peggy. We got Janice. We got Lewis. We got Mad Hatter. Hey, thanks for all your support, man. I really appreciate it. We got John. We got Carlos. We got Daryl. We got Billy Ray. We got Bay Area Rich. Those are just some of the people who have participated in the live chat tonight. That's kind of how we keep track of the live viewers. So if you participate in the live chat, your name will appear right here. I've got a little list that I can see over here. So very good. Let's see. Rich says scary. That's pretty scary. There we go. How's that? Sort of. I don't know. It's all good. By the way, Bay Area Rich, thank you again. He has lent me a guitar and to show you guys, and I'm not going to show it tonight. Some of you guys may know that I what do you call it? I hurt my back a few days ago, and I really can't. It's a pretty huge guitar case. I can't lift it. So I'm going to wait until tomorrow, Saturday night, right here, Johnny Beane, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all that stuff. I will show the guitar tomorrow night, or I will try to. Okay. So again, Bay Area Rich, thank you so much. I haven't said what it is yet. Some of you guys may know. It's a guitar that everybody's talking about right now, and I'll give you guys a hint. I haven't even given the hint yet. Why are you laughing? It's let's just say it's a rock and roll guitar. Okay, I'll just say that. So okay, Ian, I see you on X, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've got some stories I'm going to read you guys tonight. Let's see if we can do this. By the way, let me know you guys can hear me okay. You can see me okay. All right, let's go over to Guitar Player. Each piece in the collection tells a story. Jim, is it Irsay's $1 billion guitar collection is headed to auction, with instruments once owned by Eric Clapton, Bob Dylan, John Lennon, and many others. Christie's New York will hold a series of auctions in March. Check this out, you guys. This is pretty cool. I was actually I was looking into this story earlier today. As I do, I like to do a lot of research in this stuff. J Beebs, I think you got it. Yeah, tune in tomorrow night. You got to tune in. You got to tune in the future to see that guitar. Pretty cool. All right. Is it Christie's? I'm just going to read this as much as I can, you guys. Let's see. In New York, we'll hold a series of auctions in March, selling off the latest businessman's stash, once described as the greatest guitar collection on Earth. I know. This guy, he had such an amazing guitar collection. Look at that. Whose guitar is that in the chat? Well, it says right there, but that's a pretty iconic guitar. So, Eric Clapton, that's the Fool SG, one of the guitars in his collection that is going up for auction. Now, this, I don't know about you guys, but I think this may be one of the biggest guitar collection auctions ever. So pretty amazing stuff. The collection, let's see, it's worth $1 billion. Acoustic guitars, electric guitars is set to be sold. His family has confirmed. The billionaire businessman who passed away at 65 in May was the owner of the NFL team, the Indianapolis Colts, from 1997 until his death, having inherited the club from his father. Oh, okay. Okay, so the family owns the guitars now. And it's an eclectic collection. And it's being dubbed the greatest guitar collection on earth by Guitar World. It's about human beings being as great as they can and changing the world with love and strength. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, I think his family definitely owns this collection. So included in the collection is David Gilmour's iconic black Strat, acquired for, I don't know, how large is that? $975,000 in 2019, and Jerry Garcia's Tiger, which kickstarted his collecting when he bought it in 2002. The sale of the collection will be handled by Christie's. It's Christie's, right? New York, which previously auctioned off Mark Knopfler and Jeff Beck's Storied Instruments. A series of auctions will take place in March. Okay. Oh, that's him, right? That was him right there, performing during a private Super Bowl party in February of 2012. So he played too. It says the decision was not made lightly, but with deep reflection and love for the legacy he built. The family says in a statement via the Colts, it has been noted, however, that some items in his collection will be kept in the family, with the majority going under the hammer. Our dad was a passionate collector, driven not by possession, but by a profound appreciation for the beauty, history, and cultural resonance of the items he curated. The family statement expands. Each piece in the collection tells a story, and he was always so excited to share these stories with the world. Let's see. Indeed, much of his collection was recently put on display at the Indiana. Hey, Ian. The Indiana University Bloomington, and has also been accessed by the University Guitar Lab for educational purposes. Look at this guitar right here. Kurt Cobain's 1969 Fender Mustang is among the items going on the block. Yeah, that's gonna bring in a lot of money, that one. Anything Nirvana guitar wise, anything Beatles guitar wise, I would say. You know, any iconic pieces from any iconic artists. Many of the pieces, including the Fender Mustang Kurt Cobain played on the Smells Like Teen Spirit music video. Okay, so that one's in the Teen Spirit music video right there. Yeah, that's gonna bring in a lot of money. Ian, you're in Indianapolis, yeah. Let's see. Bought for the record-breaking $4.5 million in 2022. Bob Dylan's infamous Newport Folk Festival Stratocaster, which he played during his controversial first electric set, hold huge cultural significance. So you got the Bob Dylan Strat. That's pretty amazing. Oh, look at this. Several Beatles guitars are also housed in the collection. That includes John Lennon's 1963 Gretsch 6120 Country Gentleman, used to record Paperback Writer, George Harrison's 1964 Gibson SG, used on the same song and across the Revolver album, and Lennon's 1964 Rickenbacker Rose Morris model 1996. Two iconic Eric Clapton instruments. Okay, so you got the Fool SG, which is what we saw earlier. And then you got his 1939 Martin 0042 acoustic guitar, which Clapton used during the MTV Unplugged performance. Very iconic. Carlos says you'd pay just to see that collection. I guess they were saying some of it was on display. And you got a Prince Yellow Cloud guitar. And then this guitar right here, I want to say that's the Garcia. Right? That's the Jerry Garcia guitar. The detail of Jerry Garcia's custom Tiger guitar. There you go. So that's what kickstarted his guitar collecting bug when he purchased it in 2002. Mike Wood, what's up, man? Yeah, look at that. Very cool. How many Grateful Dead fans do we have? Are you guys Grateful Dead fans? Of course, I live in Santa Cruz. Well, Bay Area as well. I mean, technically Santa Cruz isn't Bay Area, but it sort of is, right? Mike Wood, he'll tell you. He lives somewhere around here. Grateful Dead, huge band for this area. We got so many Grateful Dead. Okay, Mike says he's a mini Grateful Dead fan. Grateful Dead fan. Yeah. So, yeah, technically Santa Cruz isn't Bay Area. I'm right under the Bay Area. Janice Lala, a Grateful Dead person, kinda. Yeah. So anyway, like here in Santa Cruz, you can't go anywhere without seeing a Grateful Dead sticker. I mean, obviously a Santa Cruz branded sticker. O'Neill, O'Neill, the surf shops, those are everywhere. But anyway, the Grateful Dead, huge band out here in Santa Cruz, California. Whoa, Carlos, dude, thank you so much, man. The lights just changed. That's with a super chat, Carlos. Thank you so much. Hey, let's look into that. Super chats. Let's see, where is that? Is this one right here? Super chats help support the channel, support these shows with a super chat. What that does is it changes the lights in the studio, and it gets my attention, as you guys just saw. Helps support the channel and support these shows. Carlos, thank you so much. There we go. By the way, did you guys know in the chat you guys can actually reply to his super chat comment, and your comments will also stick out? Did you guys know that? Try it. Check out his comment in the chat. And, oh yeah, like Mad Hatter, he knows. Look at that, Mad Hatter knows. You just commented. You commented, and it shows Carlos his. Yeah, Mike, there you go. Yeah, see? Look at that, you guys. Amazing, huh? Pretty incredible, huh? Technology these days is just amazing. Carlos, I'm going to leave this up. Thank you so much. Dude, thank you for all your support. So, let's see. Where were we? Jerry Garcia. The Tiger. That's very nice. Does anybody know about this guitar? Like, look at this. There's 2 inputs on this guitar. What does that do? What does that even do? I see how many pickups? I see 3 pickups. Very interesting setup, too. You got what looks like to be a single coil in the neck. You got a humbucker in the middle. You got a humbucker in the bridge. But what are these 2 inputs right here? Am I dressed up as Johnny Beane? Mike, I am. How did you know? I'm dressed up as Johnny Beane tonight. You know, I mean, I figured I would, right? I mean, you got these guys who they think they're the real thing.
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Make sure to subscribe.
I'm Johnny Beane. No, you're not. I am. No, you guys. I am the real Johnny Beane.
Hey, guys. Wait a minute. I am. I'm the real Johnny Beane. See? Says on the license plate. Right there. All right. Where are we? Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, Mr. Mick. Good to see you, man. Stereo Out. Making My Gear says, hey, Making My Gear. Welcome, dude. So that's I could be a stereo out. Robot Master Switch. Hey, good to see you, man. Stereo outs like on a Rickenbacker. There you go. Ian says clean and dirty channel. Maybe. Interesting. Yeah. Very cool. But yeah, look at the detail of that Tiger there, man. That's cool. Does anybody know more about this guitar? If you do, let us know or drop a comment. Drop a comment down below. Anyway, so that was the first guitar that started the collection. And guess what? It's not just instruments in his stock either. Aside from Paul McCartney's handwritten Hey Jude lyric sheet, that's pretty incredible. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Not a bad song to have in your head either. I actually know it. Will I get in trouble if I play it? I actually know that one. I played it one time. Let me see. Where's the guitar? Do I have guitars? Do we have guitars here? Let me see. Something like right? Now I'm out of tune. I know it starts in A. That's all I know. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played it. Something like that. There you go. Look at this. This is a Tajima 6 Smart. It's an artist model. Not sure whose it is. Has built-in effects and stuff. As you can see, although one of the knobs broke off. But hey, Bay Area Rich, thank you again, man. I don't know. If you guys know Hey Jude, drop a... what are the chord changes? I think it starts in A. I played it one time at a... I used to play a sing-along at a pub every Tuesday night, years ago. And that's one song we did at one point, Hey Jude. I probably actually have a recording of it. Anyway, so he had Paul McCartney's handwritten Hey Jude lyric sheet. He had acquired from an Apple II manual signed by Steve Jobs, and also Hunter S. Thompson's Red Shark convertible. Wow. And Jack Kerouac's original typewritten manuscript of On the Road. Let's see, Christie's is honored to offer this magnificent collection. So lovingly compiled, maintained, and shared by legendary collector Jim Irsay over decades. Yeah, about 20 years, right? A little over 20 years. Pretty amazing. So as you can see by the topics here, the Beatles is a part of that collection. David Gilmour, Kurt Cobain. Okay, this is actually a good trivia for you guys. I'll leave this right here, if I can. Can I expand it, or that's it? Okay, in the chat here, let's do this. There we go. Out of these three, actually, let's do a we can do a poll. Start a poll. Let's see. How shall I word this? I think you guys know what I'm trying to do here. Let's see which. Okay. You got Beatles, and that could be George Harrison, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, either or all three. You got Beatles. You got what's the other one? Gilmour, which is Pink Floyd, and then Nirvana. Okay, in the chat, which one do you think is worth the most? Okay, so there's a poll in the chat. So if you're watching on replay, unfortunately, you won't see the poll in the chat, but or you might actually. I don't know. But okay, so we currently have a poll in the chat. Which of those three artists' instruments would go for the most money? Which do you guys think? I think I already know. I want to see what you guys think. Yeah, I think you guys are agreeing with me as far as what I'm seeing. We got 13 votes so far. Let's see, how many people do we have here? We got 54 watching live. Thank you guys. But out of those three artists, the Beatles, David Gilmour, which is Pink Floyd, Kurt Cobain, which is Nirvana, which of those artists' instrument would go for the most money? Yeah, I agree with you guys. You can drop a comment too. Let us know which one. Let's see, we got 15 votes. Oh! Now the Beatles and Nirvana are tied. Pink Floyd is like third place. Let's see if we can get one. Raffi? What, his guitars? $17 votes. Can we get 3 more votes? 3 more votes live, and that'll be the, I guess, the winner of the poll. I'll let that go. Okay. All right. We did it. I think. Or you guys are either that, or you guys are changing your vote. I'm not sure what's going on. Huh? He has 2 of the band members' guitars? Who, Beatles? Yeah. Yeah. All right. The poll, it looks exactly like what I was thinking. I'll end it. Here we go. It's exactly what I thought. I would think that Nirvana's guitar would go for the most, which is what you guys thought as well. I said, which guitar is worth more? You got Nirvana. 50% of you said Nirvana. 39% of you said Beatles. 11% said Pink Floyd. Yeah, so, and I know I didn't say either Paul McCartney, John Lennon, or George Harrison. I just I grouped them all in the same one, which maybe next time if we do another one of these, maybe it'll or maybe we could do that now. Can we get those options? Wait. If we can get those options, let's try this. This might actually change things. Start a poll. Okay, so let's maybe try this one more time if we can. Which is worth more? Okay, so we already got Nirvana, right? Nirvana. Can I put the Beatles in here? George, Paul. Oh yeah. All right, sorry. Pink Floyd is out of the running. Okay, so let's do this. This is actually pretty interesting. Let's do this. Which guitar is worth more? Now you got Nirvana, and you got all three Beatles. Okay, this will be interesting. Nirvana won last time. Let's see what happens here. What about Elvis? We didn't read about him having any Elvis guitars, although maybe he does. Okay, so which guitar is worth the most? Kurt Cobain's guitar from Teen Spirit video, or the George Harrison one, which I don't know if we read which one it was, a John Lennon one, or a Paul McCartney one, which has sounded like he had all three. I mean, I would think his collection, I mean, it sounds like it's like the most expensive guitar collection there is. In the chat, vote now. We got which guitar is worth the most. We got Kurt Cobain, George Harrison, Paul McCartney, or John Lennon. And the Beatles, they're all separated now. So vote. I'll leave that up there for a few. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, I would say it's between Nirvana, John Lennon, and George Harrison. Right? But I would think I'm not looking at the I don't see what you guys are voting. J Beebs. I would say it's between Nirvana and John Lennon. That's what I would say. And you know what's very cool about that is Kurt Cobain really was my generation's John Lennon, if you think about it. Now I know you guys. I talk way too much about Van Halen. I love Van Halen. I grew up on Van Halen. That's why I do a show now, exclusively Van Halen, because I know it. But my generation really is like the Nirvana generation. You know, that's the age I am. I just gave away my age to you guys. And I'm blurry now. Why am I blurry? So anyway, Kurt Cobain was my generation's John Lennon. I believe that. I love Nirvana. You know, at the time, I thought they were good. It wasn't until years later that I really got into them and really got into their, the music and all that. Ian says you grew up on the Beatles. Yeah, I grew up on the Beatles too. You know, if there wasn't the Beatles, there wouldn't have been any of this other stuff. Actually, let me ask you guys this. Was Pink Floyd around in the 60s? I actually don't know. Do you think Gilmour was influenced by Beatles? I would say Nirvana probably was. Hey, backstage. Good to see you, man. He says yes. Yes! That's what Ian usually says. Yes! J. Beebs just said it. Yes! And there you go. Ian just said it now. Yes! So Pink Floyd was around in the 60s, but they didn't get huge until the 70s? See, I would think Pink Floyd was probably around when the Beatles were around in the beginning. That's just what I'm assuming. Let me see. Bay Area Rich, you saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan? Yeah, legendary, man. Who are these Beatles we speak of? Warhearts? Warheart Arts? The Beatles, they were this band, and they kind of started... I would say the Beatles were the original rock stars. What do you guys think of that statement? Like, when you guys think of a rock star, the Beatles is what started that. Yeah, I mean, you saw the movies of them being chased all over the place. Okay, let me look at the let me see how you guys are voting. So I'm going to predict that it's between Kurt Cobain and John Lennon, which is top though between the two. Let's see. Let me look. I'm not looking. Out of your votes, you guys are saying that John Lennon will have the most expensive, highest guitar. John Lennon. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I would say John Lennon, Kurt Cobain. And then who else? Paul and George are tied. Did Jim have the Frankenstein in that collection? I don't know. Wait, the original Frankenstein isn't in a collection. I mean, it's not outside of the family. Are you talking about the one that just sold? No, he wouldn't have, because he passed away a while back. I mean, unless the family was still buying guitars, I don't know. So anyway, as far as the votes here, you guys are saying John Lennon. Here, let's end that poll. You guys are saying, okay, I'm saying, which guitar is worth the most? 59% John Lennon, 29% Kurt Cobain. And then 6%, it's a tie between George and Paul. That's interesting. But, I mean, they're in the same band, so. Wow. Oh, Warheart. Warheart? What? How do you say your name? Warheart Arts. Says John Lennon's gear is so valuable. I mean, it'd be pretty amazing to own something played by John Lennon. I mean, something that he would have used to write or record one of those songs. Amazing stuff. Okay, let's see. So this was written up by Phil Weller. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Hey, speaking of, there's the Frankenstein right there. See, this photo, though, I mean, having these two guitars side by side, they're not the same guitar. So it's that's not the same guitar as that one. As you guys know, though, I talk about this all the time. This guitar, this Kramer guitar here, this was the first guitar that Kramer built for Van Halen when he became a Kramer endorsee. So this is a very important Kramer guitar. Was this guitar included in that collection? I don't think so. Although someone did message me earlier today with a very interesting message. And I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. All right. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? We're about 40 minutes. 40 minutes tonight. I'm doing a slightly shorter show for you guys tonight. As you guys know, or you may not know, I threw out my back a few days ago, and I can't really, yeah, like right there. I can't stand for too long and I can't sit for too long. So it's like I have to like keep moving. And when I do these shows, I tend to stand in one place. So we'll read another story for you guys, but I will see you guys tomorrow night. And I will have a guitar to show you guys tomorrow night. Okay, there was another story I wanted to read. Let's see. Timmy, what's up, man? What's up, you guys? Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait. Carlos, member for 3 months. Gotta live up to my costume, so back at work I go. Johnny, have a great show, and everyone have a great night. Carlos, dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude. By the way, if you're a channel member, every month you have a free, this is basically a shout out that you can do. I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys can do it. So Carlos, being a channel member for 3 months, it says, was able to get a highlighted comment. So very good. All right, so there's one more story I wanted to read you guys, if I can find it. Let's see. Don't crash on me. Let's see. Actually, I just heard about this earlier. I need to type in their name. Oh, no way. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, where should we go? Let's go somewhere where there's not too many ads, because it's almost impossible. Well, I guess we'll go here. There may be some ads on this, so we may have to. Okay, let's try this. Did you guys hear about this? Check this out. This is cool. All right. By the way, smash that thumbs up. Hey, John. Hey, have a good night, man. Share screen. Share screen. Come on. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, what is that? Nope. Go on. Got to close all these windows. Okay. Did you guys hear about this? There we go. Peter Criss announces new self-titled album featuring John 5 and also featuring this guy right here. Hey, this is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Beane. We do radio IDs all the time, but if it's not written down, even if the guy is standing right there, it's a weird mental problem.
You said we're dear friends,
Johnny,
but then you couldn't remember my name.
Dear friend, what's it?
Who was that?
No, it's a weird thing. Whenever we do radio IDs or TV things, if it's not written down, you're lost. It's hilarious. But Johnny Beane, come on, here we go. Let's do take two. I'll get it this time, I swear to God.
All right. Ready.
All right. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, here with my dear friend, Johnny Beane. I never forget this guy. He's been so wonderful for me. Let me do take three, sorry.
Thank you, Billy.
I overdid it now. Here we go. Hola, amigos. This is Billy Sheehan, your bass player, saying hello to you from the fabulous Johnny Beane Show. And thank you for having me on, Johnny. And I hope I see you all around. New Talus is out. New Winery Dog's coming. Gracias.
There you go, Billy Sheehan. I think that was a couple years ago when he was here. I mean, obviously, I was in a different studio. All right, Peter Criss announces new self-titled album featuring John 5, Billy Sheehan, and more. Let's check this out. Unfortunately, we have to scroll in so we don't get all these ads on here. Peter Criss has announced a brand new album simply titled Peter Criss that will be released on December 19th. Peter Criss represents the Catman's return to form and his most rock-driven solo album ever. It includes appearances by John 5, Billy Sheehan, and Paul Schaefer. No way. You guys know Paul Schaefer, right? I met Paul Schaefer years ago. I shook his hand. Let's see. Reads a statement about the album's Bandcamp. They have a Bandcamp page? That's pretty cool. All CDs in the download album of Peter Criss include the bonus track Hard Rock Knockers. All vinyl editions include a download card for the bonus track as well. A full track listing plus snippet from the first single, Creepy Crawlers, is available below. Back in April, Criss noted that work on the album was complete. I have my new rock and roll album. I have my new rock and roll album to you, Kiss Army Guys, coming out in the fall, he said. And I really hope you like it, man. What can I say? We had a ball. When was the last time Peter Criss released a solo album? Criss last released a solo album in 2007, titled One for All. A decade later, he officially retired from touring. And here's a quote from him. I see now all these guys from the Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, Rod Stewart, and we're all in our 70s. We're all in our 70s now, he explained. And I hate to say it, but when we're dying out, and that's so real, there's less rock and roll in the world. Less music in the world, so it's kind of sad. So I'm 71, I'm in the best health I've been in for a while, and I thought if I'm going to do it, I got to do it now. And that's some good advice, you guys. If you're going to do something, do it. You know, don't wait. Don't wait. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So here's the video. Peter Criss, Creepy Crawlers. Oh, this is the trailer. That's the trailer right there. Oh, here's the track listing. Oh, interesting. You got songs like Rockin'. Hey, let's do this. Oh, my battery in my laptop's gonna crash, so we better hurry up. You got Rockin' Rock and Roll featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. In the Dark featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. For the Money featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Murder featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Walking on Water featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Creepy Crawlers featuring John 5, Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Justice featuring John 5, Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Cheaper to Keep Her featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Sugar featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Rubberneckin' featuring John 5, Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. And the bonus track, Hard Rock Knockers featuring Billy Sheehan and Paul Schaefer. Very cool. And this is another article. Kiss solo albums ranked worst to best. Interesting. Well, what do you guys think? And why am I so blurry? Come on. Usually I have these little cards I hold up. Oh, there we go. Usually I gotta do this. Been doing this for years. It all has to do with the lighting in the studio. The lighting is always changing in here. Paul Schaefer is a very underrated musician. Ian says, you guys, I mean, if you think about it, Paul Schaefer, you guys know, he was on Dave Letterman's, on the NBC show, late night. He was on the CBS show. And yeah, J Beebs. Yeah, that statement was from a little while ago, I guess, about his age. Why am I blurry again? Oh my gosh. If you're listening on the podcast, I'm blurry and I'm trying to, I think if I just move out of the way, there we go. Paul Schaefer. Yeah, wasn't he in the Saturday Night Live band in the very beginning? And then he went on to work with Letterman. And, I'm getting text messages. Really? Okay, one second. We may have a special guest walking in. We might. I don't know. Is he here? Nah, I'll just leave that open. Anyway, where are we? Paul Schaefer. Okay. Paul Schaefer. What I'm trying to... I'm getting these text messages nonstop. Okay. All right. When he was working with Letterman... This is what I'm going to say, and then I got to split. I'm getting all these messages. Paul Schaefer, when you're working a daily show like that, where you're the musical director, you have to learn a new song every day. And whether it was the World's Most Dangerous Band, with Sid McGuinness on guitar, Willie on bass. I met them both. I have their guitar picks somewhere. Janice, if you're still here, can you send me an X reminding me? I will find those and I'll show them to you guys. I met the World's Most Dangerous Band years ago. Traded guitar picks with them. You got to learn new songs every night. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is Paul Schaefer is an excellent musician. And he actually wrote some hits too. He wrote some pretty big songs. So very cool to see he's working with Peter Criss and Billy Sheehan, of course. I'm gonna have to check this out, man. This will be cool. So, hey, Guitar Bob, there you are, man. Hey, great messaging with you earlier today. So, all right. So, Bob, rewind the video because I got to split. I'm getting text messages. I got to go. Yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody. Be careful out there and all that stuff. Tomorrow night, I have a guitar to show you guys. Thank you to Bay Area Rich. I'll be doing a demo, all that stuff. So tune in tomorrow, Saturday night here on Johnny Beane TV. So let's say thank you to our channel members. Thank you so much, you guys, for your continued support for this channel and these shows. Thank you. And I know I need to add, Bob, I need to add your name to that. I will do that as soon as I can. Thank you, guys. There we go. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I usually say this over the ending card, but just anyway, I appreciate all your support, everybody. Mad Hatter, Nightbot, of course. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Right here on, what channel is this?
Okay.
Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel. Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Sarr from Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong? Hey, this is Stu Hammond. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much for watching. Click on another video on the screen here on YouTube. Drop your comments below. And let me know. Are you guys getting dressed up for Halloween? Let me know what you think. You're watching the Magic Bean channel? Okay, let's play that one. This is for Ian, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later.
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane TV.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.